Good afternoon. My name's Louis Lopez. I'm a union iron worker. I actually a business agent for both Riverside and San Bernardino counties. I grew up in Los Angeles. I growing up, my exposures were limited, uh, but through the grace of God, I do have to give him credit. Um, I actually went into the Marine Corps at 17 years old, turned 18 in boot camp. But when I came back, I went right back to where I grew up, which, the choices I made, I could blame them on myself. But it wasn't shortly after that I ended up in state prison. Um, I'm not proud of that, but it's made me who I am today by turning my life around and getting into the Union Iron Workers through a family member. I've been a member now for 20 years. I had to really focus on what I wanted. Um, and with the mentorship of going through an apprenticeship program and choosing who I wanted to surround myself with and of course, uh, by the grace of God, I'm where I'm at today. Um, the steps that I took I think the best thing was to listen, 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 listen. Um, and where I chose to listen to. Um, as soon as I got into the trade, I I had to choose again who I was going to listen to, who I wanted to be like. Um, it doesn't matter what trade, what job, you're always going to have options, uh, who you're going to surround yourself with. That's probably one of my biggest advices today, is to surround yourself with who you want to be like. And so getting into the trade, I surrounded myself with foremans, with men that I knew had established a productive lifestyle, were buying homes, drove nice trucks, always had a job. So that's who I surrounded myself with. And they began to mentor me, because I needed a strong mentorship. Um, and today, my biggest thing is giving back. I love the youth. I love our veterans. If there's anything in my position today that I can do, I want to be able to invest what's been invested in me and to others. The Iron Workers for me has allowed me, within 3 years of my apprenticeship, I actually bought my first home. And it was something that growing up as a teenager never really registered to me. Coming back out of the Marine Corps, I needed some help. So when I made some choices and again, made some wrong choices, I didn't have that mentorship. Today, I try to be there to offer my mentorship and connect other people with mentorships, the apprenticeship program, so that our youth and even our veterans that are coming back can feel safe, and get a good paying job with benefits that will provide for your family, good medical, dental benefits, 401k, which we call an annuity. After 20 years today, I have just over $200,000 in my annuity. That alone is a benefit that I just, I share with, I show my actual statements. It's worth it. One of the biggest advices I give to youth coming out of high school is I've been there. I know sometimes you're like, I'm done with school, no more school, but don't allow the idle time, it can be dangerous. I know some people want to take, I have 8 daughters. One of my daughters just recently told me, Dad, I want to take a year off. And I said, that can be dangerous, you know. Unfortunately, the clock does not stop on our own agenda. Today's workforce is very competitive. So sometimes you take some time off, you get complacent, you get used to it. You may end up finding yourself with the wrong crowd rather than being with people that are used to getting up every morning, going to work, getting insurance, paying taxes. Voting is a very important thing. Being productive. As you start a young adulthood, and if you have children young, like my age, children tend to learn more by what you do than what you say. So you're going to be a mentor to your own kids real quick, whether you realize it or not. They're going to follow what you do. So my advice to kids coming out of high school: you're a young adult, don't take time off, get involved, choose your right crowd. And as far as for the building trades, which I'm a part of, if you don't like school, you're still going to go through an apprenticeship program, but it's not, you're going to be actually out there working. Today, we start our apprentices off with $21.50 an hour. That's not bad, not knowing anything, but most of all, it's a mentorship. So with that being said, I wish all of you guys are our future, think like that. Please, please, please think like that. Don't take any time off. Embrace. Don't be afraid to ask for help, for guidance. Please. And with that being said, God bless you and thank you.